Okay, I guess we are connected already, Ibu Niharika,
Okay,
Mbak Irma Delima. So we can start. This webinar session is broadcasted through Google Live and Instagram Live Economics. So we hope there will be a lot of participants which live viewing this session.
Sure.
Halo semuanya, hello everybody. Thank you for joining us in our interactive webinar session via Zoom, Google Live, and Instagram Live. I'm Alex Mulya, Research Director of Economics. Economics webinar is our platform to converse with the greatest minds of business. And now we are honored to have one of the top leader of the Indonesian insurance industry, Ibu Niharika Yadav, the President Director of AXA Financial Indonesia. Selamat datang, Ibu Niharika.
Terima kasih, Pak.
AXA Financial Indonesia is, of course, one of the largest life insurance company in Indonesia. We are going to discuss on insurance industry issues, Bu, in terms of business situation and leadership strategy. And it is a great chance to hear directly from Ibu Niharika's wisdom. How are you? How is the team?
Very well, thank you, Pak.
Okay, Bapak Ibu, Bro and Sis, if you'd like to comment and ask questions, please do so via the chat platform, via YouTube and Instagram too, and we will attend to it within this 1 hour webinar session. Actually, Bu Niharika, there are a lot of questions being asked to the economics team. For example, about what is the situation of the insurance companies in Indonesia, and then how do the players thrive? Are they having trouble? Because we heard yesterday that the number of claims has been increased, although the number of new customers has not been increased significantly. So actually, it has been a very challenging situation for everybody. We would like to hear from you about the situation, about your strategy, and how you see the situation going forward, Bu.
Okay.
Here are several of the questions. Could you tell us the changes of Indonesian insurance customers' transaction pattern recently? Are these changes similar to what has happened abroad?
Okay, Pak. So first of all, thank you, Pak Alex, for giving this opportunity for me to share my views. I'm obviously representing AXA Financial Indonesia, a company really committed to provide health and protection to our customers. And you're absolutely right that there are many questions related to all industries. COVID has basically disrupted economies, communities worldwide, and insurance has also been impacted quite severely. And now we are thrown a new dimension, a new perspective, and that makes us respond very differently. So I totally understand the curiosity and the questions from everyone about how insurance companies like us are dealing with it. So on your very specific question on the patterns of consumer behavior changes that we are seeing, well, there's a good news for us, Alex. A country where insurance penetration is between 2 to 3%, we are seeing that thanks to COVID, we are seeing an increased awareness about protection, about health insurance, about the future. So so that probably is a very big accelerator to insurance companies like us, who are in the business of providing awareness about insurance and about why people need protection. So I think COVID kind of situation has definitely worldwide, globally, in Asia and closer to home in Indonesia, has created an enhanced awareness in people. Nobody thinks that insurance is an unnecessary expenditure. People are now coming with questions about more informed questions about not about the gains that they will make, but about the protection that they get. And here AXA Financial Indonesia is very well positioned, because in all our policies, there is a very big piece of providing protection. whether it is like a small, policy that we provide through our AXA Direct platform, or what we sell to a high net worth or mass affluent customer, we very proudly are in the business of providing protection. So this awareness, this enhanced vulnerability because of coronavirus is an accelerator to companies like us. We see a lot of our sales force come back with people asking for, doubling up their protection. They come back asking about what else can they invest in health. They come back to ask about, how they could diversify their portfolio more for protection and not only for investment and gains in the capital market.
Has the insurance players been profitable recently, given this situation?
Has been, sorry, what's the last part? Didn't understand.
Has the insurance players in Indonesia been profitable recently?
So I wouldn't be in a position to comment about the others, but I can tell you for AXA Financial Indonesia, we've been pretty resilient. So compared to other entities of AXA, I think AXA Financial Indonesia has been able to be kira-kira, about 70-80% of our target.
That's nice.
Yes, and we've also registered positive growth over last year despite the coronavirus crisis, which then highlights the fact that the fundamentals that we put in 2019 are now coming to our rescue in 2020. Coupled with all the effort that we are putting in the field in virtually enabling our sales force to conduct, all the meetings, customer gathering, recruitment. So the entire distributed journey for AXA Financial Indonesia has been digitalized. So that means that despite this, large-scale social distancing, our sales force has been very active in providing protection to the citizens of Indonesia.
Yeah. Ibu Niharika, do you see that other insurance companies has also the same strategy?
Absolutely, this opportunity is open for everyone at large. It's the speed that always makes a difference, right? Strategy, I think if I were to say that everybody has, accelerated their digital tools, their digital thing, of course, it is in everybody's agenda, it's in everybody's strategy mandate, but it's the speed part, it's the agility, and it's how quickly do you hit the field with the strategy that makes a difference. So I feel like all insurers must have, upgraded their digital ecosystem to continue to provide services to their customers. It is the degree of speed and execution that has made a difference. I do not know what others' experience has been, but I'm personally very proud of my team of AXA Financial Indonesia. Not only the distribution, but even we've been able to optimize our operations, whether it is being WhatsApp claims or it is being, providing 24/7, despite people not being able to come to office. We've been able to move to an agile platform where our services to our customers have been, totally undisrupted. So continually being able to, whether coronavirus is covered or not covered, being able to tell them about what their policy means during this time has been our payer-to-partner strategy illustration in the market, real-time delivery in the market.
Yeah. I think that you have been able to achieve 70% of your 2020 sales target is remarkable, Bu. I hope.
Yeah,
I hope.
I give average numbers. Some months we've been able to even exceed the target, but I guess talking about numbers, I'm not allowed to talk about numbers. This was just to give you a feel that we are still growing over last year. On agency business, our telemarketing business is of course impacted by the customer behavior, and we rely on a third-party database. But for our agency, we've been very surprised to see that the cadence that you need to build with the customer who rely on face-to-face meeting has been very successfully replaced by Zoom meetings, Microsoft Team meetings. we've been able to do a lot of virtual POP, recruitment things. The other, Alex, and all the viewers is that it has been a great chance for insurance companies so that it has been able to, help us reinforce our core purpose. So an insurance core purpose is to provide protection time of needs. And I think during these times, we've been able to display that, and we will continue to do that because the crisis is not over. But the second thing that I'm very proud about insurance companies at large is we've been able to provide a very resilient source of income to many, many people in Indonesia. Where fear has been about people losing jobs, salary cuts, no shifts. Here is an opportunity for people to take insurance as a profession, to become an agent, to become a manager, and here in doing the noble purpose of providing protection and and working in the welfare of people, they are able to kind of get an alternative source of income, get an income that is unlikely to be impacted, but only grown in during this period. So providing this opportunity for people to have a source of income has been second piece in insurance, which has made this industry quite a unique one in COVID times.
Yeah, concerning providing job opportunities, have there been any change in terms of number of agents?
So we have about approximately 5,000 agents in entire Indonesia. We have recruited on an average about 300, 350 new agents every month. In some months, it's been more than what we recruited last year. So clearly, our recruitment has accelerated. Wow. So we've been able to get more active new agents joining the industry, and I think we've been able to show that this is a very resilient profession, very noble profession. People have now been able to see the relevance of insurance profession in these times. So everybody talks about the depressing things that COVID has done, how it has impacted economies, communities, and of course, it's been a very sad event for globally. People have lost lives, people have lost their dear ones. But if I want to see, the brighter part of it, and if I see it has helped us to do many good things, and I think during this since the onset of the crisis in the month of March, I think we would have provided profession to more than 1,200 to 1,500 new agents who have joined.
Amazing. Yeah, amazing. Despite of the pandemic, despite of the economic downturn, you can still provide more opportunities for people to work. That's amazing, Bu.
Yes, Papa. Very proud of the team for this work.
Yeah. We would like to know also in terms of your marketing strategy. You have been talking about going digital, talking about providing digital tools for the agents. What are those? Can you elaborate to us?
Sure, Pa. Sure, Pa. So, like I mentioned to you, Pa Alex, the biggest opportunity, I would use opportunity and not the word challenge here, was for us to maintain the same distribution cadence with customers who rely on face-to-face selling. Traditionally, insurance is sold by face-to-face. People have, their own circle of influence. They go, they chat, they show the illustration, and it usually takes more than one meeting to, to convert a lead to a sale. Now, in this large-scale social distancing, we were very sure that the safety of our employees, safety of our sales force and our partner is our top priority. So in doing that, we discouraged our agents to stop doing physical meetings, to respect the mandate from the government, to respect what we were seeing, and to ensure that their safety and well-being is our top priority. To do this, we very quickly moved to a virtual digital platform where we enabled our agents to conduct meetings through whatever their preferred way is, whether it's Zoom, Teams, Google, webinar, whatever they prefer. We already, since 2019, we have a sales tool, which is called FEDNA, which takes care of financial need analysis, selling the product, And luckily for us, most of our products, our segments are in the traditional protection side, where face-to-face selling, not doing face-to-face selling was kind of permitted by OJK as well. So our reliance on unit-linked product was a bit less compared to our competition, which then gave us this chance to continue to grow. So having these tools like AFI DNA, which is our front-end sales tool. Then we have also conducted all our trainings. We've conducted all our trainings into digital platform, so no more classroom trainings for us. And also our recruitment is all done through virtual platform. So instead of having physical, because in insurance you need to keep growing by keep recruiting people. So for us, the biggest thing was how to continue to build the momentum of having more people join us, and those were replaced by virtual BOP sessions, which if we had once a month, now we have 5 a week, because virtually people are more accessible, and you can have a wider reach to people, and we've had very impactful webinar. So the entire distributor journey, from recruiting to selling to training to servicing our customers, has been digitalized by various tools that we have done. This gives the confidence to our customer that while they are talking to the customers, to our distributors, while they are talking to the customers representing the brand AXA, at the back, we are supporting them fully through a digital support system. We are not only doing this for selling power, we are also doing this for servicing. We are also doing this for ensuring that, to our customers, we walk that extra mile. So we do this WhatsApp claims. We have easier, ways for them to access AFI. And also, we've updated technology, and we continue to update technology. So all these things, I would say, Alex, the strategy of digitalization, the strategy of agility, we have put wheels on it because of COVID. What would have taken 1 year and 2021, we are already doing in 2020. Necessity is the mother of invention. I think COVID has pushed us to, digitalize many things. And we have been able to enable our distributors with full confidence to go virtual in full distributor journey as they would seem appropriate.
Yeah, it's good that you are actually ready in terms of digitalization. So towards a certain extent, it is actually the pandemic can also be considered as a blessing in disguise for those who are ready.
Absolutely, yeah. But there is nothing like ready in digital world. It's evolution every day. So I think to anybody who can claim that they are digitally 100% ready would be probably like an one not so available, right? When there was a scarcity of the test, we were amongst the first ones to join hands with Hello Dog to provide rapid tests for our customers, for our sales force, for even our employees. So this situation has also taught us to kind of prioritize, and like I said, that the welfare, well-being, and good health of our partners is like the most important thing for us.
Yeah, interesting. Now let's talk about the customers themselves. Yeah. In terms of embracing digital platform, is it easy to persuade the customers? What type of customers are willing to embrace digital interaction? Are those the younger ones only, or is it also the older ones willing to participate?
Very interesting question, Alex. So I'm going to be a little slow while I answer this question. So basically, I think this acceptability of digital is a great equalizer, because I think every segment of society, every age bracket is responding. The degrees may be different, but I think people are being more acceptable because obviously the fear of the isolation, social distancing, and COVID has been quite high. So I feel like people are accepting video calls, virtual platform as a very safe substitute for physical meetings. So that's one part, and that's across the segment of society, that's across age brackets, that's across all economic and social segments that we have. Now, if you ask me the question, what kind of acceptability we have, of course, there is a little bit of a lower confidence in customers to part away from big amount of funds and money to put in, say, investment kind of products. Of course, people are trying to kind of keep the cash in hand for not knowing what tomorrow is going to bring. Most of the small business traders, they have been severely impacted compared to the people who are in jobs where the aftermath will still to be seen in 2021. So the small mass affluent, the small owners of business, the SME kind of people are still very skeptical about putting money in for investment so much. But those same people now want to have employee benefit for all the customers.
Halo Bu, ya. Are you still connected? Sepertinya putus ya. Jadi saya yang putus atau Ibu Niharika yang putus nih? Ibu Irma masih bisa dengar saya, Bu Irma? Jangan-jangan saya putus nih. Firly, gimana, masih bisa dengar saya? Koneksi saya masih bagus sih. Koneksi saya masih bagus, tapi nggak bisa dengar suaranya Ibu Niharika nih. Bapak Ibu Brosis, jika ada pertanyaan atau komentar yang mau ditujukan kepada Ibu Niharika maupun Iconomics, bisa kontak kami melalui chat platform atau melalui YouTube Live dan Instagram Live. Ya, jadi beliau berbicara tentang resilience di kala pandemik ya. Buat saya itu menarik sekali bahwa mereka masih bisa achieve bahkan 70% of the sales target. I think that is much better than the rest of the industry ya. If we are talking about other industries in general ya, manufacturing or services, especially those which are hit the worst, which are travel industries, I think they only achieve around 10 to 20% of their annual sales target recently. We just hope that other insurance companies also can perform as well, that they can achieve 70% of the sales target, just like AXA. Are we connected already with Ibu Niharika? Yeah, so actually I'm still connected dengan Zoom dan YouTube Live, tapi sepertinya dari Ibu Niharika agak ini ya, koneksinya terhenti. Nah, mungkin pelajaran yang bisa kita lihat di sini adalah betapa mereka sangat siap ya. Ya memang kalau global companies, foreign companies, mereka udah mengalami digital lifestyle itu everywhere ya. AXA is a foreign company and also other foreign insurance companies. Mereka tuh udah punya visi digital tuh udah mungkin sekitar 1 dekade yang lalu gitu. Jadi mereka begitu sekarang dipaksa untuk go digital, toolsnya semua udah ada. Itu yang membuat mereka tuh masih bisa bertahan di era krisis. Kita nggak tahu bagaimana kejadiannya dengan local insurance companies. However, adaptation atau teknologi adoption kan udah jauh lebih cepat di sekitar 2-3 tahun terakhir ya. Sekarang kita lihat penetrasi internet sudah mungkin sekitar 80% dari masyarakat Indonesia ya, dan orang yang mempergunakan smartphone dan internet platform mungkin udah sekitar setengah dari penduduk Indonesia. Jadi harusnya sih untuk beralih dari physical interaction ke digital interaction tidak sesulit itu gitu. Dan itu juga menarik ya. Saya sebelumnya berpikir bahwa mungkin hanya orang-orang muda saja yang
Okay. Sorry, Pa Alex, I'm back. My apologies.
Oke, Bu.
Sorry for the connection problem. Really
Suara saya
apologize.
kedengeran nggak, Bu? Can you hear me?
Yes, Pa, very clearly.
Nice. Okay. I've tried to summarize your thoughts. Yeah, I said that it is very interesting that you can still achieve 70% of your sales target, while I think the rest of the industry in general, yeah, other industries, maybe they can only achieve around 10 to 20% of the sales targets, especially the ones which are hit the most. For example, like travel industries. Yeah, and also I have pointed out that global companies are more ready to embrace digital marketing compared to local companies, yeah. Because you have global companies have experience a global digital way of lifestyle everywhere in the world. So we hope that Indonesian companies can also catching up.
Yes, Pa. So also, Pa, it's also about the kind of product we have, and also I think the regulations play a very important role. And I think here I must be grateful to OJK that they have shown a lot of flexibility for wet signatures. They have they've always been trying to find a solution. They're trying to find solutions to continue for us to continue to do our work. And I think it's also about the design of the products that, I think even it's not about the adaptability of the companies alone, Pa Alex, but it's also about what kind of solutions you have. So for example, when we have AXA Direct, a platform where we sell protection products, which are small ticket size, capturing the emerging market of insurance, there, Pa, we have very simple solution, hospital cash, saving product. So those products probably can be sold without underwriting or very limited underwriting. So I think it's also one of the key responsibilities of insurance companies to come up with solutions, to come up with products which are digitally allowable. Because I think it's very important that we still do not have cases of mis-selling. We have to protect the insurance interest quite well. So we have to see that the noble purpose of our thing, which is to provide protection, and is not kind of taken to other things. So even in digital, we have to take care of security. We have to see that we are giving the right product to the right people. So I think all of these elements will go in definitely accelerating Indonesia insurance pay in digital. And I'm sure my peers have a very robust plan, just like us, to kind of, capture this opportunity through the digital way, through the InsurTech and the digital way.
Yeah. Well, in terms of focusing your strategy, are you more into acquiring new customers or more into maintaining and growing the recent ones? I think at the present time, it is very difficult to acquire new ones. And your strategy, your activities, for example, like providing the free rapid test, is more towards maintaining. It's more towards investing of those who has already had a relationship with you?
Alex, it's like a bucket that you're filling up with water. If you have a hole in it, then you will continue to fill it. It will never full, right? So for us, both are my priority with my team, and both are basically our priorities. So definitely ensuring that our customers stay. And retention of our customers is a very big priority for my operations team, for my customer support team, but also acquiring new customers. I think the opportunity is quite right for us to continue to provide good solutions. So I would say that the strategy is double pronged, and we have good initiatives to make sure that our customers continue to stay with us, so that we continue to provide them the best solution. And it's also to spread our arms and legs and create more opportunity for people to join AXA through AXA Direct, through our agency channel. So basically, being a multi-distribution company, we do want to acquire new customers. We are in the top. I think in the JV space, we are in number 10 position, and of course, I would like to strive with my team to be amongst the top 5 insurance companies. So we would like to focus and press the thing for both the things, to retain our customers, to have better persistency, as well as acquire new customers from all channels possible.
And also in terms of maintaining existing customers here, do you think the customers are affected by negative issues being faced by other insurance companies?
So I'm again not sure about the experience of other insurance companies, Alex, but let me tell you about AXA Financial Indonesia, that we have had lower withdrawals, lower surrenders than even BAU times. So our surrenders, our withdrawals are even lower than the normal times. So that is such a good and
very good
trend that we have seen, which is not only good for the company alone. I don't say this, it's good for us. Of course, it's fantastic for us in managing our books, but it is such a good sign of the maturity of the customers in Indonesia, that in this multiple crisis mode, they are not running helter-skelter, taking money out. No, they do understand the benefit of having an insurance cover. So I think having lower surrenders, lower withdrawals, lower lapses than even the BAU time compared to last year is a great sign for a company like us, is a great sign for the evolution of the mindset of the citizens of Indonesia.
That's very good. Ibu, we are entering our final session of the webinar. What do you think about your future scenarios? I personally always ask people, I always ask business leaders, when do you think this COVID pandemic will be over? We know that when the vaccines are already in front of the door, so maybe everybody can be vaccinated within 6 to 8 months. But will everything be going back to the normal situation within 10 months or 12 months? So what do you think about the future scenarios?
So I wouldn't know about the future scenario, but for me, I am very prepared to make the statement that this new normal is not just a temporary phase. It is going to stay there for some time. And I feel like even if there is vaccination for COVID, and then there is a dissipation of the vaccine, I think we are now exposed to something. And if we believe what WHO is saying, the sanitary crisis will be here to stay for some time, which means people for the longest period, not only 10-12 months, but for maybe 24 months, will be still very skeptical about collecting in a group, about freely moving, and I think that's on the behavioral side part, that I don't see large scale meetings, I don't see large scale gatherings. I do feel like travel will be affected, hospitality will be affected. and I feel like so that's my view on whatever I hear and see from the news all over the channels. But if you ask me for the future scenario, I think just like I mentioned to you that our investments in 2019 enable us to have still a reasonably okay 2020 power. And the investments that we are making now in 2020 will actually be very good for us for 21-22. So for me, the future scenario is going to be more and more products to ensure protection for all segments of the society. For us, already our protection element in all our products is quite high, but we will continue to do this, provide protection coverage because we are a big protection player in the market. So I think that strategy has been really tested during this time, that it's a great strategy. It is a strategy that can win the customer's confidence. So for the future scenario, our products will continue to have a great element of protection, a great element of providing the peace of mind to our customers, the peace of mind to still live their dreams. The sales force is already equipped with digital tools, which we will continue to invest and make it more and more better. And in terms of AXA Direct, our platform, digital platform, we will continue to invest in that because I think that helps us to get wider access, which is basically touchless. So for me, the biggest thing to say is that while we are, supporting the physical distancing, we are really promoting digital proximity. So physical distancing, but digital proximity, and that's what we are going to create. And the biggest thing in future scenario, Alex, is going to be that today we are creating the workforce for tomorrow. Who could imagine, even 8 months back, Alex, that we could work and get the same productivity level working from home? Who could imagine that we could keep the same motivation and engagement of our sales force without having, those meetings that we have with agency, without having our trips abroad? But we have been able to establish that we are preparing for the workforce for future. We are preparing for a distribution model for future. And again, there are many things to kind of, think that this COVID has been a big pain to us. But there are a lot of things that it has been, able to accelerate and act as a catalyst. And I'm particularly very proud to see that AXA Financial Indonesia workforce has been able to commit to the same productivity level, the same engagement, the same commitment despite working from home. We went almost 100% work from home in the first few weeks, within a week. And I think we made sure that technology is available to everyone. And even now we work in split operation where kira 25 to 30%, we keep it below 30% people coming to work because, like I said, their safety and well-being is our thing. But if you talk to me about this future thing, is one more thing that we have started from AXA Group, have started investing, and that is the mental health. This mental health.
Mental health.
Yeah. So during this prolonged period of isolation, during this prolonged period of people working in their houses and not being able to come and talk, during this prolonged period of not having face-to-face meeting, the mental health, the anxiety level of our employees worldwide is taking a hit. And here, I'm very proud to share with you that AXA, along with University of Columbia, along with WHO, has co-authored a book which only focuses on the mental health and anxiety, depression issues of our employees coming back to work and how to deal with it. It's like a handbook about how the managers should equip themselves to welcome the people back, welcome the people who are coming from different scenarios in their household, are coming back from, pressures of managing their children who are not going to school, managing old parents, in-laws, husband, managing a career which is still asking for a lot of things because work from home means work full hours, as one of my colleagues very jokingly says, that our hours are extending beyond 8 hours. So all this is putting pressure on everyone, including me and you, Alex. So, we are more accessible to everyone. And to manage this, I think progressively, I think AXA has already thought about this, and then there is a handbook for all our managers to be able to kind of make sure that when we have our staff coming back or when staff reports to any issues, we are totally prepared for it.
Wow, that's very interesting. I would like to see the book if it is possible.
I will make sure, Pa, I will get you the access for the handbook. It's a really wonderful book, and it's a very easy and pragmatic book done with University of Columbia and WHO, Pa.
Yeah, so it's developed with the Columbia University and WHO. Interesting.
Yes, Pa.
Yeah. At the final words, I think please kindly share your final thoughts to our audience here. So I think most of them are insurance agents and also from the public side. How we can navigate this challenging situation?
Okay, so my final thoughts would be that, of course, we are all in unprecedented times. Of course, we are in a multiple crisis. Of course, some of us have never lived through a crisis like this. And these are very unusual times, and they are impacting lives, they are impacting, communities and economies. But there is a very positive side to coronavirus. It has brought many aspects of organizations, of especially insurance companies, where their moment of truth is being tested about what kind of coverage, what kind of protection we provide to our customers, how we take care of the welfare of our employees, our partners, our sales force, how we equip them through digital tools which does not put them in any kind of risk, but also ensures that their livelihood is maintained, they're able to earn income with AXA Financial Indonesia. And I think it is something that this crisis will always go back a long way in history, because it would have created unprecedented ways of working together. It would have created acceleration of our strategy that we probably thought would be implemented in 21, 22. So we are now living in future already. And now with all of us, we are trying to create a new future for all of us, where we all feel more secure. And lastly, I would like to say that together we are always stronger. I'm sure all of us from this crisis will come out stronger, better, and bolder to face the challenges of the future and to harness all the opportunity. I really would like to thank all my employees, all my team, all my sales force, all my partners who have been giving me unrelentless support during these times. And I've been able, with their support, to prove that even during this time, we can be a very resilient insurance player. We can really test our purpose and show to everyone that insurance is a noble business. AXA Financial Indonesia is a very prominent protection player in Indonesia market, and we will continue to invest in financial literacy and continue to provide protection and help people to live a better life. With us, always remember, know you can.
Well, it has been very, very inspiring, Ibu Niharika. So we are at the closing time of our webinar. So yeah, it has been very inspiring. Thank you for being with us, Bu Niharika.
Thank you so much, Pa Alex, for giving me this opportunity. Thank you to the entire team of Economics for giving this opportunity to me, for giving this opportunity to AXA Financial Indonesia. My entire team is quite proud that you give us some time to express our views and to throw light on everything. So, terima kasih banyak, Pa Alex. Stay safe, stay well.
Thank you. It's always very interesting to learn from company leaders, yeah, especially from global leaders, because you have faced global challenges, and that's why global leaders, they are more ready to adapt to unprecedented challenges. Well, it's not only about you have demonstrated that it's not only about profitability. It's not only about short-term issues here. We have to also take care of our three stakeholders: customers, investors, and for sure the employees. Because if we are only thinking about short-term outcomes, we are ruining our future. Well, this probably is the most important thing local company can learn about. So thank you, Bu Niharika, and also your team, and also Economics team, audience kalian, Bro Sis. Economics TV will continue to provide more webinars to obtain inspiring thoughts from other great Indonesian business leaders. We promise, we plan to have this kind of session every month. So Ibu Niharika, we expect you to also join our next sessions. And
my pleasure, Pak.
Ya, tetap stay with us. Nanti berikutnya ya di bulan depan kita akan buka lebih banyak kesempatan untuk chat lewat Zoom platform, also with YouTube Live dan Instagram. Saya Alex Mulya, Business Director dari Economics, mohon diri. Terima kasih partisipasinya. Sampai jumpa di kesempatan yang akan datang. Thank you ya Bu ya.
Thank you. Terima kasih Pak Alex. Have a good day, Pak. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.